everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Ellie. Hi, welcome. This is my bedroom. So yeah, today I'm going to be sharing with you my few home waxing tips, or actually this could apply to going to get waxing done properly as well, some of these tips. So yeah, I have been waxing for years now. I've been waxing since I was at secondary school. I'm now 21. That's scary. Might not seem old to some people, but that seems old to me. So yeah, I've always waxed my arms. I've always waxed my arms. Sometimes I go between shaving and waxing my legs, whichever is more convenient at the time. So obviously through winter I will wax my legs, but then more during summer I will, well, I wax and shave them. My hair's driving me crazy. So yeah, I have been waxing for quite a while, so I have gained a few tips and tricks over the time. The wax strips I use are the Veet sensitive skin wax strips. They just look like this, if you are wondering which ones I use. I have tried others and none of them are as good as these ones I've found. I don't know, you might find they are, but for me, no wax strips compare to the Veet wax strips. They're just, I don't know what's the difference, but they are different. So yeah, obviously depending on how much you need to wax depends on how fast your hair grows. I have thick dark hair that grows ridiculously fast, so I just have to wax all the time. And that is why I wax, because for me, shaving, I have to shave every single day. I even have ridiculously hairy arms. So yeah, I'm just a hairy person and I prefer to be hairless. So yeah, my tip number one, if you're waxing from home, is that it really helps if you wax after you've had a shower. When you're in the shower, obviously you're in a hot shower, it opens your pores, which the hair follicles kind of come out of. Getting technical. And so that just makes it easier to pull the hairs out and a tiny bit less painful. I feel like the more you wax, the more you get used to it and the less painful it gets. Like, I can just do mine now. It doesn't even hurt. I just... And yeah, it doesn't bother me. But when I did first start waxing, I was almost in tears. My next tip is, as horrible and annoying as it is, try and grow your hair out as much as possible. You can't wax short hair. It just doesn't work. Doesn't get the hair out. It can't grip onto the hair. And like I say, it is annoying. You have to go through a stage where you do have long hair. Like at the minute my arms are hairy because I'm waiting for them to grow so I can wax them. But then you get a longer period of time hairless. And you don't even have to worry about it like you would with shaving. So yeah, as annoying as it is, try and leave them to grow as long as possible, in my opinion. So these are the actual wax strips. This one's been cut in half. I just like to cut mine in half to do my arms because I place them kind of that way, so the full length just doesn't work. But it is so important to make sure these are heated kind of thing before, so you can either rub them together in your hands like that, or if I'm going all out, then I will use a hairdryer, and the hairdryer heats them up perfectly. They'll come apart easier, and I just find they grasp the hair easier and just give a better finish. I don't know why, that's just how I feel. Another tip that I find so useful is applying talc to the area where you're about to wax. I just find it makes it a tiny bit less painful. It doesn't rip your skin and it only really takes the hair away. So yeah, by doing that it does make it a tiny bit less painful and it doesn't rip, like I say, the skin off. Really, it just takes the hairs, which is just handy. The next tip is you need to make sure the wax strip is facing the direction of your hair. You can't just plonk it on, rip it off and hope for the best. You need to be placing it. So my hairs on my arms grow that way, for example, so I'll place it in that direction and then pull away from the hairs, so you are ripping all the hairs away. Just because if you do rip it in the direction that the hairs go, it just doesn't take them out, if I'm honest. You have to rip against the hairs, so you place it in the direction of the hairs and then rip against the hairs. You also need to try and not wax the same area twice, which can be difficult because sometimes you miss hairs, sometimes it doesn't get them first time, and obviously you can wax over the same area twice, but try not to, because it, like I say, it does get more painful the more you wax over them. Your skin is really sensitive after you've just waxed. When I go to get them done now, I get them done properly, like at a shop, and you're not meant to have hot showers, apply moisturisers, apply fake tan. So yeah, your skin does become really sensitive after you've waxed. So obviously the more you wax, the more you pull in, it's going to become more and more sensitive. And as well, if you do get it right first time, it's less pain because you just have to rip it once and then it's over and done with. If you do buy these Veet wax strips, they do come with these perfect finishing wipes. They just look like this, and they are so useful. Wax, like the sticky stuff, is so hard to get off your skin. You can't just jump in the shower, it will wash off. It just does not wash off. You have to really scrub it. However, these are obviously designed to take it off, and they actually do. They really do work, so don't just ignore them. They actually do take the wax off, and I feel like they also just hydrate your skin a bit more after you've just waxed it. And the last tip is not really about the actual waxing, but more after, and that is to exfoliate your skin. Now, I don't know why, but I find when since started waxing rather than shaving, I get a lot of ingrowing hairs on my legs and my arms. I don't know why. There's obviously a reason that waxing causes it, because when I shave I do not get ingrowing hairs. But to stop this, you just have to make sure you're exfoliating your skin. So I just do it when I'm in the shower. I have one of them hand glove things you put on, and also like the loafer things, and I just scrub my skin. But mind you, I wear fake tan, so I do exfoliate my skin anyway. But yeah, to stop the ingrowing hairs after, that is a real useful tip, is to make sure you're exfoliating your skin. And lastly, as I said before, make sure you take care of your skin after you've waxed. It does become very, very sensitive. Obviously, you've just ripped the skin and all the hairs off. You will like probably get a load of red dots all over where you've just waxed. Yeah, you will get like a load of red dots all over where you've just waxed. So therefore, I wouldn't advise waxing, say, if you're about to go on a night out a few hours before. You just can't do that. You have to kind of plan in advance. So I always get my legs waxed or arms waxed a few days before, say, I'm going out or have something planned. And that is as well because I do, like I say, wear fake tan. So you need to give it a few days before if you do want a fake tan, or if you don't want the red dots all over you. They are completely normal, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't advise waxing on the day you say, like I say, you're going out. And yeah, that is all my tips for waxing. I hope you learned something, or if not, just enjoyed the video. And yeah, if you do have any videos you'd like me to film, just leave them down in the comments below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.